If you're applying for an administrative assistant role, chances are you'll need to take an IQ and aptitude assessment. This is more than just a generic test. It's designed to reflect the exact skills employers looking for in a job, from verbal reasoning and attention to detail, to scheduling logic and basic math. These tests help companies find candidates who can juggle multiple tasks, communicate clearly, and stay organized under pressure. Expect a mix of multiple-choice questions, scenarios, and data-based problems that mirror the real office situations. Many companies use this assessment early in the hiring process, and your score can be a major deciding factor, especially when many candidates look similar on paper. One of the biggest mistakes candidates make is thinking that the test is just about intelligence or speed. In reality, it's about how well you understand the job demands and apply logical thinking to solve everyday challenges. Feeling nervous? But with the right mindset and a bit of strategy, you will quickly shift from underwhelmed to confident. Preparation to this test is where you set yourself apart. Start by practicing real simple questions that reflect the test format. You will not only learn the structure, but also train your brain to think faster under time limits. It's also important to pace yourself and avoid rushing through questions just to finish. Small changes in how you read and analyze questions can lead to big improvements in your score. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Vadim Michalenko. I hold an MBA and master's degree in computer science. I have worked in the information technology field for over 20 years, and I've spent more than 15 years teaching people how to succeed in their careers. I created online training for everyone and the website howtoanalyzedata.net to help people like you pass interviews and assessment tests and get you hired for your dream job. In this video, we'll break down real simple questions step by step, so you not only understand what to expect, but how to ace each part with confidence. I'll also share with you answers, solutions, and explanations, as well as tips to improve your chances of passing the test. The questions are shown in random order, so I recommend watching the whole video to practice and learn as much as possible. Many people have passed their tests after watching videos like this, and I hope it will help you too. Before we start, click the subscribe button to continue learning about the latest questions, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you have any questions, leave them in comments. I reply to every message I get. And now, let's go ahead and get started. Let's test your logical reasoning with this clever question. It sounds strange at first, but the clues are all there. But only if you pay attention. I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but never go outside. What am I? Pause for a second. What do you think? Each clue sounds familiar. Keys, space, enter. But think about how they might connect in a non-literal way. And you probably would like to see answer choices. Here they are. A house. B, a book. C, a keyboard. Or D, a puzzle. And now, I'll set a timer for you to solve it on your own. Here's what's puzzling about this question. A house has rooms, but not keys without locks. A book can be entered with imagination, but does it really have a space? A puzzle might be tricky, but where are the keys? One of these answers has all three: keys, space, and enter, but none of them mean what they usually do. And the correct answer here is choice C, a keyboard. Consider three triangles. First triangle has number 6 in the middle, and then numbers 3, 2, and 1 on the outside. Second triangle has number 12 in the middle, and then numbers 2, 4, and 6 on the outside. Third triangle has number 17 in the middle, and then numbers 5, 7 on the outside. And in the bottom right corner, there's a missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. A3, B5, C7, or D10. Can you try to solve it on your own and choose the right answer? This question has an easy answer, though many overlook it, but I'm pretty sure you're not one of those people. To understand the answer, let's assign letters to each section of the triangle: A, B, C, and D. And the pattern here is that sum of all the outside numbers equals the inside number. A plus B plus C equals D. Let's verify this pattern with the first triangle. 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6. Do you still have doubts? Let's look at the second triangle. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. And now it's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 5 plus the missing number plus 7 equals 17. 17 minus 12 equals 5. And the correct answer here is choice B, 5. Here's the deal. This challenge is your invitation to grow. Stick with it, and you'll come out smarter and more confident. You're presented with 4 squares. First 3 squares have different shapes inside, and the 4th square is missing. This is the square you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices: A, B, C, and D. Remember, we're here to help build your skills, but first you need to tackle this challenge on your own. And just like on the real test, I'll start the timer. Be sure to lock in your answer before timer's up. And once we're done, I'll break down the solution step by step. Let's dive in. Time's up. Are you ready? The key to solve these types of challenges is spotting the pattern. Is it always easy to find? Not at all, but it's possible. Let's take a close look together. The first and the most important thing to understand is that each square has the same shapes. Take a close look at the first square. It has circle, water drop, diamond, and then partial circle. Exactly the same shapes exist in square 2 and square 3. They are just located in different parts of the square. As you might have guessed, the solution for this problem will have 4 different patterns. Let's follow each individual shapes in squares 1 through 3 to detect the pattern for that particular shape. Let's first start with the circle. The circle moves 2 steps clockwise. It basically goes from corner to corner to corner and then to another corner again. The diamond stays on the same line and moves from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock positions. But here's the caveat. It also changes color. When diamond is at 9 o'clock, it has a darker color, and when it's at 3 o'clock, it has a lighter color. The partial square also moves 2 steps clockwise, but in addition, it rotates counterclockwise. It starts in the bottom left corner, then goes into the upper left corner, then continues to upper right corner, and in the target object, it will be in the bottom right corner. The only remaining shape in the circle is the water drop, and as you can see, water drop rotates clockwise in the same position. Knowing all of this information, let's build the target object. The circle will be in the upper left corner. The water drop will be pointing to the full circle at 11 o'clock. Diamond will be lighter color and will be in the 3 o'clock position. And the partial circle will be in the bottom right corner, which means that the correct answer here is choice C. But wait, are you ready to practice your skills? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with the series of squares. 3 squares have shapes inside, and the 4th square is missing. You need to determine the 4th square and select your answer out of 4 possible choices: A, B, C, and D. When you're confident in your answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Good luck with this fun challenge. You're presented with 3 shapes. Each shape has 5 magical squares with numbers inside. First shape has number 5 in the middle and numbers 5, 3, 4, and 7 on the outside. Second shape has numbers 3, 4, 5, and 8 on the outside, and number 2 in the middle. And then the third shape has numbers 6, 7, 1, and 5 on the outside, and missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 1, choice B, 2, choice C, 3, and choice D, 4. Take a moment to review the question and think it through, just like you would on a real test. Make sure you choose your answer before time's up. Then I'll be here to go over the solution with you. Let's get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the pattern here is really simple. Let's take a close look at the first shape. 7 plus 5 equals 12, and 4 plus 3 equals 7. 12 minus 7 equals 5. In fact, this is how number in the middle was calculated. And the pattern here, as you might have guessed, that the difference between the sum of top and bottom numbers calculates the middle number. Let's verify our hypothesis with the second shape. 8 plus 3 in parentheses minus 5 plus 4 in parentheses equals 2. And that's exactly the number in the middle in the second shape. And I think you know what time it is now. It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 5 plus 6 in parentheses minus 1 plus 7 in parentheses equals 11 minus 8 and equals 3. So the correct answer here is choice C, 3. Are you excited for more? Especially now when you know how to solve these types of challenges. Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with 3 shapes. Each shape has 5 squares with numbers inside. First shape has numbers 8, 5, 4, 4, and then number 5 in the middle. Second shape has numbers 9, 3, 5, 5, and then number 2 in the middle. And then the third shape has numbers 7, 6, 7, and 5, and then missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 1, choice B, 2, choice C, 3, and choice D, 4. Once you've calculated your answer, share it in comments and I'll give you my feedback. Have fun with this intriguing challenge. When you approach this question, think of yourself as an architect designing your own future. Building an answer to this question lays the foundation for your success. You're presented with 3 cool-looking shapes, definitely designed with the architecture principles in mind. Each shape consists of triangles and circles, as well as 4 numbers in each shape. The first shape has numbers 2, 7, 2, and 23. The second shape has numbers 3, 8, 3, and 35. And then the third shape has numbers 4, 9, 4 again, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 45, choice B, 49, choice C, 52, and last but not least, choice D, 57. Still feels like something might be missing in this design to help you become a true architect. Okay, let me give you a quick hint to help you get there. Let's look closely at the first shape. You see that numbers 2 on the left and 2 on the right are of a little bit different size than numbers 7 and 23. This might mean that both of these numbers are used in the calculations. What if, just hypothetically, what if we start with the number 7 at the bottom and then use number on the left and use number on the right to do the calculations? And then maybe add the sums of those calculations to calculate the final result on the top? I have full confidence that you've got it now. Give yourself some time to work on the last few steps, verify your answer, and let's reconnect on the other side. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? As you might have guessed, the best architecture is extremely simple. Same as the pattern here. Multiplication of bottom and left numbers plus sum of bottom and right numbers calculates the number on the top. Let's look at the example. Let's start with the number 7. 7 multiplied by 2 plus 7 plus 2 in parentheses equals 23. Let's verify this pattern with the second shape. 8 multiplied by 3 plus 8 plus 3 in parentheses equals 35. Guess what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 9 multiplied by 4 in parentheses plus 9 plus 4 equals 49. So the correct answer here is choice B, 49. Our main goal with this question is for you to practice so you can learn to solve the challenges yourself, boost your cognitive skills, making you smarter and more intelligent. You're presented with 3 by 3 matrix. Matrix has some numbers populated inside, but some numbers are missing and represented by the question mark. The number in the middle of the matrix is 12, and your goal for this question is to replace question marks with numbers 4 through 8. Each row and column must add up to 12, obviously without number 12 in the middle. I have full confidence that you can solve it on your own. You've got this. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Now it's time for us to compare our answers, and I truly hope that they will match. Remember the top row? 3 plus question mark plus 2 equals 12. To solve it for question mark, we need to do subtraction. 12 minus 5 equals 7. This is how I got the middle number in the top row as 7. And now it's time to look closely at the left column. Let's build an expression. 3 plus question mark plus 1 equals 12. So to calculate the missing number in the left column, we need to do 12 minus 4, and the result would be 8. It's time to calculate the missing value in the middle column. What's interesting about middle column is that we don't need to account for number 12 in the middle. There are only two numbers in the middle column, 7 and then the missing number. So the formula is rather simple. 7 plus question mark equals 12. 12 minus 7 equals 5. Let's do the calculations in the bottom row. 1 plus 5 plus question mark equals 12. 12 minus 6 equals 6. And now is the magic time to calculate the last value in the right column. Before I share my calculations, let me ask you a question. Do you think the number only can be calculated as the value in the right column? Or is there another way to calculate the missing number? If you think of any alternatives, please make sure to post it in comments. And I'll go ahead and calculate the number as the number in the right column. 2 plus question mark plus 6 equals 12. And 12 minus 8 equals 4. So the final missing value is 4. You're presented with phenomenally cool symmetrical hexagons. First shape has numbers 1, 2, 3, see the pattern, and then number 6. Second shape has numbers 2, 3, and 4, another pattern, and then number 18 at the bottom. And then the third shape has numbers 3, 4, and 5, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 30, choice B, 32, choice C, 36, and choice D, 72. Take a moment to review this problem and come up with your solution just like you would on a real test. Be sure to lock in your answer before time runs out. And we'll go over a solution together afterwards. Let's begin. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because you would be amazed how simple the pattern actually is here. I'm pretty sure you've uncovered the formula for the first hexagon. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. The question is how you would apply this formula to the second shape. To understand it, let's assign letters for each positions in the hexagon. Let's assign letters A, B, C, and D. And then the pattern here is that the numbers in the positions A, B, and C at 9, 12, and 3 o'clock, along with the multiplier, calculate the bottom numbers using the formula D equals A plus B plus C multiplied by multiplier. So the actual formula for the calculations in the first shape would be in parentheses 1 plus 2 plus 3 multiplied by 1, which is the multiplier, equals 6. You probably don't care about multiplier in the first shape, right? Just it's 1, it doesn't matter. But you would care in the second shape. 2 plus 3 plus 4 in parentheses multiplied by 2 does equal 18, which is the number in the bottom in the second shape. And you know what time it is, right? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. So let's apply the formula that we've learned to the third shape. 3 plus 4 plus 5 in parentheses multiplied by 3 equals 36. So the correct answer here is choice C, 36. But wait, are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with 3 shapes. Each shape has 4 numbers inside. First shape has numbers 3, 2, 1, and 6. Second shape has numbers 4, 3, 2, and 9. And then the third shape has numbers 5, 4, and 3, which are visible. And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 10, choice B, 12, choice C, 16, and choice D, 18. Once you've calculated your answer, share it in comments, and I'll give you my feedback. Good luck with this exciting challenge. But wait, are you ready for challenge? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with 3 amazingly cool looking shapes. The numbers in the first shape, starting in the middle, number 8, 2, 2, and 3. The second shape has numbers 14, 3, 2, and 4. And then the third shape has numbers 3, 4, 5 on the outside, and then missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 17, choice B, 18, choice C, 19, and choice D, 21. Once you've calculated your answer, share it in comments, and I'll give you some feedback. Good luck with this fun challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.